I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, and Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, so, today's lesson is going to be about, departing from bad company, and becoming a new man. Because that's the process of becoming a new man when you're in this word. It's kind of hard when you got to let go of, even friends that you grew up with, from way back. You shared so much memories. But the important thing is salvation. Everybody must seek their own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. And if that company that you have is going to lead you to destruction, you must get away. It could be family. It could be a girl that you have for 10, 15 years, 20 years. But the ultimate goal when you reach the end is to be saved. If you hearken onto this word, it's going to be a lot of tough decisions, okay? So we're going to start off at 1 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 6.
There's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 6. For glorying is not good. No, yea, not that a little leaveneth the whole lump. Purge.
So it's leaven.
Leaven, Salakia. Purge out, therefore, the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened, Salakia, for even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us.
So, the leaven, that goes into also your company, a one bad apple could ruin the whole batch. So you want to get rid of that, you know what I mean? So it doesn't ruin the whole batch. It's just like cancer. You leave a little bit in you, it grows right back. So you got to eliminate it all. Okay? Go ahead.
Therefore, let us keep the feast, not with old leaven.
See, let's keep this feast not with old leaven, not with old, with those wicked people around you. Okay? Not with the lust in the flesh. We got to be spiritual. Cleanse ourselves. Go ahead.
Neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth.
You see, and the only sincerity and truth there is this word that the Lord Hamashiach Yahweh Shai and Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai gave us. Understand? That's the only truth there is. Anything other than that is foolishness. All right? So we must keep this feast with truth, okay? And put the old man away. Go ahead.
I wrote unto you in an epistle, Salakia, not to company with fornicators.
There you go. Not to company with fornicators, okay? So we have to, cut down our circle and only break bread with those that are on the same path. Okay? Because these people carry demons, and those demons are looking for anybody with weaknesses to jump on them. And if you can't make hard decisions, you might be a victim. Okay? It's a hard road, but this road ain't for everybody. You understand? So we must make these decisions according to salvation, If you want to be saved, you have to, make these decisions. I have friends that we grew up since we were 10 years old, 8 years old, playing in the playgrounds. And I no longer have that vision that they have. I look at them as ignorant. I might say hi when I see them and all that, but I don't commune with them. I don't have nothing else beyond saying what's up. That's it. Okay? That's like, a calculus going back to, or a chemist going back to 1 + 1. You just can't do that. It's foolish. Okay? And I see these things. I got friends that came out of jail after doing 6, 7 years. These niggas is damn near 40 years old. Talking about, I'm out here making moves. What moves? You know what I mean? What moves? Foolishness. It's all I see, man. Destruction. So we're going to go to Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20.
There's the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
You see? So you gotta walk with wise men. And like I said, the knowledge, the wisdom of this world is foolish. So if you think you're wise in your own mind, you're just fool. You're a fool to be destroyed. You can't run from the hand of the Lord, man. You can't escape his judgments. So unless it's not if your wisdom is not according to the fear of the Lord, which means you obeying him because you fear his judgment, and you walk that straight line, you're going to be destroyed for being a fool. That's why I no longer hang out with these guys talking about I'm making moves. Talking about, yo, let's go see some shorties and do this and that. Let's go to this party. You know what I mean? I know about this house party. Next day I hear it get shot up or something. You know what I mean? Dudes is getting arrested. I'm not, that's not pleasing to me. This wisdom has the Lord showed me mercy with his wisdom. He has revealed these things to me, the truth about the scriptures. And I no longer see this world the way that every other ignorant person sees it, man. That spiritual eye has a light over me. And that light is this word. Hamashiach Yahushua. Alright? So, let's go back to Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33.
There's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
See, evil communications corrupt good manners. All right? I don't keep the company of evil people. For what? They have nothing in common with me. How can we commune? See? For what? To corrupt me? They're not going to change for me. They're going to keep being the same way. So what's the purpose of me deceiving myself, being with losers like that, man? You know? You could try to talk to them about the word. If they hearken, hey, all glory to the Most High, But once they reject it with stupidity and keep doing what they do, I no longer have anything to say. I don't have no communication with you. For what? There's no connection there. All right? How can I communicate with anybody if there's no connection, man? It's just impossible. And that's what you must do in order to become that new man. You got to let go of these people. You know what I mean? Look forward. All right? Got to look forward. That's it. So let's go to Amos. Chapter 3 and verse 3.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
You see, some people say, nah, man, the Lord don't hate the white man. The Lord is all love. You can't even walk with them. You can't even walk with a Christian, that thinks that they serving the Most High. How can I even walk with a drug dealer? You know what I mean? Unless I'm ready to go down with them. And that's not my goal. I'm trying to reach salvation. I'm trying to go to the heaven gates. I'm trying to go to the 12 tribe gates that are mentioned in Revelations 21 and 12. I'm not trying to go to no prison gates. How can we walk together except we agree? I don't agree with what you're doing. I don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a part of this. So be it. I'm not trying to push it up on you, but we can no longer be together, man. I got to get that leaven out. I could only walk with people that are in the same mindset, that are on the same mission as me. And that's pleasing the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Okay? Through this word, through obedience. And if you're out there being a nigga, I can't be a nigga with you. Okay? I'm trying to be a king. Okay? And kings grow. And how do you grow? By letting things go, man. Letting things go and starting a new beginning. You grow. How do you grow again? By becoming reborn. You become you're reborn, that mindset. All right? Then you start to think clear. Then you start to get wisdom by fearing the Lord. You start to see things while everybody else is in darkness. A plant can't grow without light. It only dies if it doesn't have that light, man. I'm trying to grow. All right? So let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14.
There's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally Salakia, yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
You see, so what fellowship does righteousness have with unrighteousness? You see, you can't mix water and oil, man. It doesn't mix. Okay? That's the same thing with righteousness and unrighteousness. How can you serve two masters? It says you cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve the Lord and mammon, man. You cannot worship idols and then try to please the Lord at the same time. It's not going to happen. You understand? You're going to get destroyed. Go ahead.
And what communion hath light with darkness?
See, what communion has light with darkness, man? How can you mix both of those, man? The light overpowers darkness every single time, man. You turn on the light, boom, there goes out the darkness, man. There ain't no, darkness cannot overshadow the light. It's too powerful, okay? So if you remain in darkness, you understand? You're just going to be destroyed. That's it. I want to see where I'm going. I want to see the path that I take, okay? I want to see every demon that comes at me. But when you're in darkness, you can't see those demons and those monsters that are trying to grab you in the spiritual realm, you know? You can't see it. You know, even though they're right there in front of you in the physical, your mind is in darkness. So you can't see what's happening. Why? Because you don't have this wisdom, the word of the Lord, which is the light, which lets you see what's going on. Okay? That's why the blind shall lead the blind into a ditch. You understand? So I'm not trying to commune with a blind person. He don't know where he's going. Picture that, letting a blind person in front of me walking. Okay? And me behind him, and this dude don't even know where he's going. Nah, man. I'd rather work my own salvation. Keep that light bright with that oil. Okay? And keep going through my path, seeing everything that comes at me. Understand? So, we're going to go now to the book of Job, chapter 28 and verse 28.
There's the book of Job, chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
You see? So the fear of the Lord and to depart from evil is understanding. How do you depart from evil? When you fear the Lord, because the Lord tells you not to do these things, not to be evil. You know, the commandments are there for you to not steal, to not kill, to not covet, to not be an idolater, okay? To be not be a fornicator, to be, you know the commandments, Salakia. You know the commandments, okay? Not covet over a woman, no be an adulteress. All the laws, okay? That's how you start to see and get understanding. For an example, how many men have gotten killed for sleeping with another man's wife? How many men have gotten diseases and spread them for sleeping around with different women? All judgment from the Lord, right? Get caught in somebody's house trying to steal, boom, shot. People coveting over somebody else's stuff, boom, killed. Or vice versa. They get killed, in the process. All judgment for not following the commandments. You understand? So when you depart from evil, you get understanding. Okay? And how do you do that? You fear the Lord. As I say all the time, that's the most important thing, is to fear the Lord. Without fear, you won't obey. Understand? And to understand and to fear the Lord, you have to understand the judgments that are coming upon you if you don't. So you must depart from evil. Start fearing the Lord so you can become wise and understand why. All right? So now let's go to Ephesians. Ephesians 4 and start at 22.
There's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 22. Salakia. That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
You see? So you got to put away that old man, that person you was before you heard this word. All right? As this word teaches you righteousness, as you keep learning, oh, I didn't know you're not supposed to do that. Boom. Let me try not doing that from now on. Oh, here's another commandment. Don't do this. Oh, let me not do that no more. You know? Oh, let me see. Oh, this law says don't eat pork. You know what? Let me not eat pork no more. Oh, we're not supposed to get shape-ups. You know what? That's my choice, man. I got to sacrifice and not do no more shape-ups. You know what I mean? Every time you find something out, you must obey. And don't tarry. Don't wait. Okay? You must do it. It is a sacrifice. It's all to glorify the Lord, man. Obedience. Okay? If you don't obey, you don't have the fear of the Lord. And that means you're not a wise person. You're just seeking destruction as a fool. Go ahead.
And be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
You see, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. How can you be renewed? Like I said, this word directs you. Okay? It gives you the answers to everything you need to do. This is your manual, written by prophets. Okay? Spoken and moved by the Holy Spirit. That's the spirit we need to have in us, in our mind. Go ahead.
And that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness.
You see? That's it. Self-explanatory. Okay? And put on the new man. And they say, oh, how am I going to put on the old man away and get a new man? No, man, that's you cleansing yourself from the inside, spiritually, putting away the lust of your flesh, okay? Because the spirit is this word, man. And it's letting you know how to control that lust of your flesh. Like I said, if I fear the Lord, hey, don't be looking at that woman. She's married. I'm not going to look at her. Oh, that's his stuff. Why am I going to steal from him? For what? Why am I going to covet over these things? When I have understanding of what the Lord has for me, for obeying him, I can care less what anybody has in this world. My treasures are stored in heaven, not on this earth, man. No, not on this world right here. All right? So I don't have no ill will towards the next person that has something better than me. I can care less what I have in this wicked place. It's not for me. But what makes me understand this is this word. Okay? And that's what brings righteousness. All right? With the long suffering. But at the end of the day, we take this long suffering cheerfully. Why? Because we understand that the Lord chastises those that he loves. So at the end of the day, I'm going to do everything in righteousness and obey and put that old man away and bring in the new man. Because the old man would have lusted after all that. I would have been plotting. I want to go rob that dude, man. He got a nice chain, got money all the time. You know what I mean? He got work. I'm going to go take that. But you know what? That's foolishness. I've become a new man. I can care less of those things. To me, those things are disgusting. To me, it is more rich to be obedient to the Lord. Okay? That's why I said, I know that works. Roughly paraphrasing, that you guys are in poverty, but thou art rich, which is in Revelations 2:9. Why are we in poverty right now, but we're going to be rich in the kingdom? Those that make it. Lord willing, I do. So that's why. That's the process of becoming a new man. You know, living in the spirit, not in the lust of your flesh. So now we're going to close it out with Proverbs chapter 10, verse 8.
There's the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 8. The wise in heart will receive commandments, but a prating fool shall fall.
You see, the wise in heart will receive commandments. They will obey. Why? Because that's the only way to live. You know, that's it. That's the reproof of life, the commandments. Okay? When you obey the Lord, he preserves you, man. But a prating fool shall fall. Somebody that's always ranting. A prating fool means that the man's always talking nonsense for a long time. Just talking and talking. And what do they say? When a person talks too much, he knows nothing. Okay? That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Because you're intended to listen more than to talk. All right? Those that listen, learn. Those that talk, know nothing. You understand? And they're going to fall. So any of you out there, and I'm talking to the hopeful elect, that are looking for righteousness, true salvation, the salvation of the Lord in this truth, you must leave all these things behind and become a new man. Even that company you keep, you know, whether it's family, friends, wife, whatever. You know, I mean, a wife you can keep because as long as she's not, you know, doing shit behind your back and all that, it's cool because, you know, you're not supposed to put her away unless she's been an adulteress. But, you know, you have to be strong enough to not be overtaken by her decisions. You understand? But anybody else around you that isn't attached by that law, you must dismiss in order to secure your salvation. If not, your battle is going to be that much tougher having those fools around you. You know? So Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.
Abab. Kum Yasharala.